If fx equals this, calculate the second derivative when x equals 9. So you can, if you look at this right-hand side for the first time, it looks like you might use the quotient rule. I just think it's going to be easier to simplify because we only have one term at the top, one term at the bottom. So I'm going to start off by saying fx equals, and I'm going to say that is 4x to the power. Now remember 5, there's actually 2 there, so that is the same as 5 to the power 2 over 3x squared. Now I can apply my exponent laws, and I can say this is 4 over 3, x to the power 5 over 2, take away 2. That's the same as 4 over 3, x to the power 5 over 2 minus 2 over 2 is the same as 4 over 2, so 2 is 4 over 2. That will give us 4 over 3 x to the power 1 over 2. So our first derivative, I'm just going to do it next to it. My first derivative will equal, so first derivative of x equals, the half goes to the front, so it becomes 4 over 3 multiplied by a half. X to the power half take away 1 is negative a half. This is the same as 2 go himself once and 4 twice, so I have 2 over 3 x to the power minus a half. My second derivative, I am just going to find the derivative of this. So the negative half will go to the front. It becomes negative a half times 2 over 3, x to the power minus a half, take away 1. And take away 1 is the same as take away 2 over 2. That's the same as in the front. A negative times a positive is a negative. This 2 cancel with this 2. So I have minus 1 over 3, x to the power, minus a half, minus 2 over 2 is negative 3 over 2. If you want to, you can now say this is minus 1 over, the 3 stays underneath the line. This is x to the power minus 3 over 2, which will go underneath the line as x to the power positive 3 over 2. And that is the same as negative 1 over 3 square root of x cubed. If I now say, what is f at 9? I see, looking back at, if I have to calculate the second derivative where x is 9, it's probably easier to just leave it in this, undo. It was probably easier to just leave it in this form and then substitute 9 in there. This equals minus 1 over 3x to the power, x is, so now the second derivative at 9, and I'm going to say that is 3 times 9 to the power 3 over 2. That will give us, this will give us negative 1 over 3 times, now 9 is 3 squared, multiplied by 3 over 2. Exponential law says that I'm going to multiply 2 by 3 over 2. And if I multiply 2, that will cancel. 3 cubed, so 3 cubed is 27 times 3 is 81. So my answer will be negative 1 over 81.